Welcome to this rebirthing session. My name is Devaraj and I will be guiding you all the way through. Rebirthing is a breathwork technique that gently takes you into a slightly altered state of awareness, where your mind can relax and your attention can leave the surface level of thinking and can travel deep inside your body. You may find yourself naturally releasing tensions that have accumulated from the past. While doing rebirthing, people often report feeling as though they were back in the womb, which is why this technique is called rebirthing. Rebirthing is done lying down on your back with eyes closed. To begin, I will guide you through a body relaxation exercise, and then we will move into rebirthing itself. You will follow a pattern of circular breathing, where you breathe slowly and deeply in and out through the mouth, without a pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. After a period of 10 or 15 minutes, most people subtly enter a different state of consciousness, often without even being aware that this is happening. I will be playing some womb sounds in the background. The ears are the first sense that we developed as a fetus, and so deep inside, this sound will be recognized and it will help to take you deeper. The whole process lasts a little longer than an hour, and then it's important to leave yourself at least 15 minutes to relax and gently come back. So it's good if you can leave yourself 90 minutes in total. I will be guiding you all the way. Before we continue, there are a couple of things that it's important to be aware of. Please remember that this guided experience is not a substitute for therapy. In addition, if at any time you should feel yourself becoming excessively disturbed or upset or concerned, then please simply stop the process, lie back and relax. And if you feel that you are in any way not able to take responsibility for your experience in this session, then please do not continue. You will need 90 minutes of free time where you'll be undisturbed. Please switch off your phone and anything else which could interrupt your experience. You'll also need a mattress or some space on the floor to lie down upon. You should be comfortable, but not so comfortable that you might fall asleep. If you're using a mattress, it should be quite firm. You need to be wearing loose clothing, as you may find yourself making some level of spontaneous movement during the process. And finally, it's good to have a blanket to hand. Sometimes this process can create the sensation of heat or cold in the body. Some things to be aware of. Generally, I advise people to breathe in and out through the mouth. This type of breathing creates more of a charge of energy in the body, and so it can give you a deeper experience. However, if you prefer to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, then this is also fine. Also be aware that you may need to breathe deeper than surface tensions that emerge. What this means is that if, as soon as you start with the rebirthing breath, you feel yourself very restless, anxious, wanting to make movements or sound, you may need to resist the temptation to do this and just remain feeling the sensation in the body as you breathe deep until you've gone deeper. If you're doing this session with others, be aware that they might start making noise at some point. You may find their noise disturbing, but you will have to allow yourself to be triggered if this is what is going on. It will not be easy for you to have a deep experience if you're trying to close off to anything else that is happening around you. The trick is to allow yourself to be triggered, but to remain mostly focused on your breath. Also be aware that when doing rebirthing, you may experience parts of your body, most commonly the hands, becoming very tingly and tense. This is entirely natural. So even though it can feel quite strange, don't allow yourself to become overly worried or concerned about it. Simply remain focused on the breath, allowing the tingling to be there, and over time it will dissipate. If you should find the tension or the tingliness really disturbing, then gently reduce the depth of your breathing and you'll find that it will slowly go away. And finally, it's good to be aware that if you find yourself at any point really breathing very shallowly and that your mind is getting very, very blissful, actually it's better to breathe more deeply and to really feel what's going on inside your body. Many of us learned as kids, perhaps even in the womb, to avoid uncomfortable feelings in the body by going into a more blissful world just in the mind. But at some point, we will all have to come back and feel what is there. Do just be aware of this should it happen during the session. So now we are ready to begin. I'm assuming that you're now lying down, that you're relaxed, that there's nothing that can disturb you for the next 90 minutes, and that you're wearing loose clothing and that you have a blanket to hand. It's time to begin the progressive relaxation exercise. I recommend that for this, you do also breathe in and out through the mouth, but it is also fine if you wish to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Begin by simply lying back, relaxed, and feel your body. Really put your attention on your body. This sensation of the body is your ground. It is the safe place that you can come back to at any time during this session. Begin by breathing and feeling your whole body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes and the ends of your fingers. You don't need to make a story up about how this feels. Just simply immerse yourself in the feeling of the body. We're going to remain like this, simply breathing and feeling the body for a few cycles of breath. And now I would like you to focus your attention on your feet. Lying there, simply tuning in, feeling your feet. Really becoming aware of the sensation of your feet as you breathe in and out through the mouth. Trying to keep your attention present in your feet throughout the whole cycle of breath. And now with your next in-breath, please tighten all the muscles that you can access in your feet. Hold them tight with the in-breath, and as you breathe out, just let them go. It doesn't matter if other muscle groups in different parts of your body get tightened as well. Just tense all those muscles in your feet. You can splay your toes out or you can pull them in. And on the out-breath, just let them go. Continue with that for a few cycles of breathing. And now with your next in-breath, simply bring your awareness up your body a little to your legs. Really feeling your legs, from your hips all the way down to your ankles. And now with your next in-breath, please tighten all the muscles you can access in your legs. Once again, pulling them tight on the in-breath and just letting go on the out-breath. Really make this a physical process. You're not visualizing tightening your leg muscles, you're really physically tightening them as much as you can, and on the out-breath, just letting go. And now with the next in-breath, we're going to come up the body a little bit more, just to your pelvic area, to your pelvis, to your hips, to your genitals, to your ass. Simply breathing and feeling into these areas. simply resting in the feeling of these areas of the body. And once again, with your next in-breath, it's time to really tighten this area of the body. Pull your ass muscles tight, tighten your pelvis and your hips. And on the out-breath, of course, just let it all go. And now we're going to come up the body a little bit more to the lower part of the trunk of the body, your belly and your lower back. Breathing and feeling into your belly and your lower back. And with your next in-breath, now we're going to tighten all the muscles you can access in these areas. Pulling your belly muscles tight, squeezing tight the muscles of your lower back. And on the out-breath, letting go. Trying to really stay present with this tightening and relaxing, breathing in, breathing out. And now once more moving up the body to the upper part of the trunk of the body. Your chest and your shoulder blades and your upper back. Breathing and feeling into your upper back and your chest. And with the next in-breath, pulling all those muscles tight and releasing on the out-breath. Really clenching your upper back muscles, pulling your chest muscles tight. Make it really physical. And really feeling that moment when you begin to breathe out and let go of the tension. Now it's time to move our awareness across a little into our arms. Really feeling into our arms from our shoulders all the way down to the tips of our fingers. And with the next in-breath, pulling all those muscles tight. Clenching your biceps, spreading your fingers out or pulling them into a fist. Really tighten all the muscles in your arms that you can access, and on the out-breath, just let them go. And now coming back up the body to your throat, your neck, and your shoulders. Areas of the body where most of us carry a lot of tension. And once again, initially, we're just going to feel into those areas of our body as we breathe in and out. And with the next in-breath, we're going to pull all those muscles tight. Really clench your neck muscles. Pull your shoulders tight. Compress your throat. Squeeze and squeeze, and on the out-breath, just let it go. And now coming up the body one last time to our head and our face. Breathing and feeling into our head and our face. Feeling the scalp, feeling our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our ears. Really breathing and feeling into our head and our face. And with the next in-breath, we're going to pull all those muscles tight and once again release on the out-breath. Clenching your eyes, your temples, your mouth. Pulling your scalp as tight as you can. And on the out-breath, just letting go. And now shifting our awareness back to the whole of our body. Just resting in the feeling of the body. And with your next in-breath, you're going to pull every muscle tight now. Literally every muscle in your body that you can access, pull it tight. And once again on the out-breath, just let it go. Continuing this cycle of pulling tight and letting go for several more rounds of breath. And now simply coming back to feeling the whole body. No more tensing and relaxing, just breathing and feeling your whole body. Resting your awareness in the sensation of the body. And now we're going to begin with the rebirthing breath. We're going into the main phase of this session. So remaining lying on the mat, present in your body. Begin now, if you haven't already, to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth, and start to deepen your breath so that you are breathing in to your full capacity and breathing out fully as well. And as soon as your lungs are completely full, then begin the out breath. And once they're completely empty, begin the in breath. This is continuous breathing, not allowing any gap between the in breath and the out breath. Breathing should be full, but also deep and slow and even. Slowly, progressively filling your lungs up, feeling your chest inflate and your belly inflate. And then when no more air will go in, reversing that process and breathing out. And you now need to remain focused on this breathing process for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Really ensuring that you're present with yourself and that your breathing is deep, that it's even, that it's slow, and that as soon as you have finished breathing in, you breathe out, and as soon as you finish breathing out, you breathe in. As feelings, sensations, emotions begin to arise, it's important that you don't do anything to push them away. But also, you don't really go into them. You remain with the majority of your awareness focused on your breathing. This is the key principle in rebirthing. Allowing whatever is going on, but remaining present with your breath. Focused on the breathing. Pushing nothing away, going into nothing. Staying present with your breath. Staying present in your body. Maintaining this deep, continuous cyclical breathing. Checking that each breath is full and complete, and that there is no gap between the in-breath and the out-breath, or the out-breath and the in-breath. Stay with it, present in your body, keeping the breathing deep and even and slow. Completely present inside. Each breath full and complete. Remembering to stay with the breath, even when emotions, sensations in the body, bursts of thinking come, not pushing those things away, but not buying into them, not giving them energy, staying focused on the breath. Not allowing you to get distracted by thoughts, by emotions, by the sensations in the body, however attractive they may seem. Remaining focused on the breath without pushing these things away will take you deeper. And now I'm going to begin to fade in some womb sounds. Just remain as you are, breathing deep and slow and even. Allowing anything that is happening spontaneously to just happen, but remaining focused on the breath. Keeping each breath deep and slow and even. Staying present. Keeping your breath at maximum depth. Staying present. Present with yourself, present with the sensation of your body, and focused on your breath. Allowing your breath to take you deeper. breath. Stay present inside. Simply allowing anything spontaneous that is happening or that you can feel wants to happen, but remaining present with your breath. Allowing any bodily movements that want to happen spontaneously. slowly fade out the womb sounds. And very gently, without being abrupt, you can slowly begin to bring your breathing rhythm very gently back to how it normally is, little by little. As the womb sounds begin to fade right out, now you should just be relaxing, lying back, breathing normally, but still remaining present in your body, alert to everything that's happening, present in your body. Continuing to just lie back now, feeling your body flat on the floor or on the mat. Remain present in your body, breathing normally, eyes closed, just tuned in to the felt sense of the body. You're going to remain like this for the next 10 minutes or so, until you hear the ding. Lying back, breathing normally, remaining present in your body, and just relaxing. With that ding, this session of rebirthing is coming to a close. Feel free to remain lying down for as long as you would like. And be aware that when you do get up, you may feel a bit lightheaded. This is quite normal after rebirthing. It can be great to walk barefoot on the earth for a little while to help ground yourself. And if this is not possible, then do ensure that you spend the next 10 or so minutes really feeling your body as you return to your daily life. I do hope that you have appreciated this session. If you feel it has been useful for you, then feel free to repeat it. Though I recommend not doing it more often than say once a week to allow plenty of time for processing. My name is Devaraj and it's been my pleasure to guide you today. Feel free to check out my website, bioenergetics.org.uk, for more exciting body-based therapy stuff. And please remember, you can do it. Thank you.